Hello! Today in our lesson we are going to learn what in math is called linear equations. But first, we're going to start by remembering what an equation is and what an expression is, how an expression is different from an equation. Let's write it down and show it with an example. If I write down the following expression: 2x plus 9. I see a sum, and one summand contains a variable. If we change the value of the variable, the value of the whole sum will also change. Then this expression is called an algebraic expression in math. We will write down that it is an expression. But if I equate this expression to some number or to an expression that contains once again a variable, let's say 2x plus 9 equals 25. If I see that this is an equality, and in that expression I have the expression 2x plus 9 equals 25, then in that case it's called an equation. Thus, there is a definition in math. If an equality contains a variable, then that equality is called an equation. But we said that today in class we would learn what in math is called a linear equation. The point is that a linear equation in math is an equation that has the form of ax plus b equals 0. And then this equation would be called a linear equation. And that equation will be called a linear equation with one variable. Let's remember what the variable is in the equation. I'd also like to point out that in our equation, the variable x is of the first degree. If an equation contains a variable of degree 1, then the equation is called a linear equation. But I added that this is an equation with one variable. There are equations with two variables. For example, if I write the following equation in general form, ax plus bx plus c equals 0, then in this case it will also be linear equation, but with two variables. But today, and in the next lessons, we will talk about an equation with one variable. Let's write down again an example of our linear equation with one variable, which is 2x plus 9 equals 25. And let's write down that the number 9 and the number 25 are called constant numbers. And the number 2 is called the coefficient, and x is the variable. And we will find the value of this variable. The very action of finding the value of the variable is called solving the equation. And the value itself will be called the root of our equation. And the value of variable x itself will be called the root of the equation. and one more concept we're going to use when solving linear equations. I'm going to write down our example again. Equals 25. And I want to point out to you that this is an equality. And the equal sign divides our equality into two parts. This is the part that is written to the left of the equal sign, and the part that is written to the right of the equal sign. In math, the expression that is written to the left of the equal sign is called the left side of the equation. And the part that's written to the right of the equal sign, or the expression, is called the right-hand side of our equation. Why do we need to know the concept of left part and right part? The point is that when we learn in the next lesson how to solve a linear equation, we'll use the concept of left-hand side and right-hand side. And for today, our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye. See you again.